Today we're learning about indirect object pronouns en español. And before we get to the lesson, I think we should discuss some previous information that could be really, really helpful. Number one, an indirect object pronoun, a pronoun, is a word that replaces a noun. Pronoun replaces a noun. In this case, we're going to be learning about pronouns that replace indirect objects in a sentence. But what is an indirect object? Good question. So let's go back to an example that I used before to understand what an indirect object is. The example is here. I buy flowers for my mom. I have it in English and in Espanol. Exact same example. You're going to see how the concept of an indirect object or a direct object is the same in both languages. And that's why it's useful to go back to English first. Okay, in the sentence, I buy flowers for my mom. To find the indirect object, I have to find the main verb and ask for whom. So we know we're buying something for someone. Okay, you're buying for whom? My mom. My mom is the indirect object in the sentence. Now we also learned before about the direct object. And we said that to find the direct object, we have to find the main verb and ask what? By what? Flowers. Flowers is the direct object. You already know that. We already talked about direct objects and direct object pronouns. Fantastic. Now we can see the full picture. To find the direct object, ask what? By what? Flowers. Direct object. To find the indirect object, ask for whom? By flowers. For whom? My mom. My mom is the indirect object. En español, same thing, lo mismo, ¿no? Compro es el verbo. I ask, ¿qué? ¿Compro qué? Flores. Es el objeto directo. Compro flores. Compro flores. ¿Para quién? For whom? Mi madre. Es el objeto indirecto. And so far, we know about pronouns that we could use to replace flores. Flores is feminine and plural. And our pronoun then needs to be also feminine and plural. We already know that las is a pronoun that we could use to replace flores. And our new sentence with a pronoun instead of a noun is las compro para mi madre. Fantastic. Well, today, friends, we are going to learn about pronouns that we could use to replace mi madre, el objeto indirecto. And then going back to the definition, what is an indirect object? Okay, they indicate the person that receives what is given or done.